Ladies and gentlemen, coming at you with another video today. It's going to be a Great League team. Again, it is, well, today is Saturday. But yeah, on Friday we had the league switches over. We're in Open Great League, Open Ultra League, and Open Master League. So all the leagues are opened up. And we're going to check out a team today from a subscriber. And he actually reached page 1 of the leaderboard, basically rising up like 300 points, it looks like. So hit legend and then through legend as well. Maybe it was like 200 actually. I think it was 200. So yeah, basically hitting legend in these sets and then even surpassing that into literally page 1 of the leaderboard. So that's pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and get into the video. But first, if you haven't, definitely hit the subscribe button and let's check it out. All right, so the team we have here today is going to be regular Gligar with Shadow Quagsire and Shadow Feraligatr. The, I guess, twist on this team is that the Shadow Quagsire is going to be running with Mud Bomb, and usually it runs with Aqua Tail and Stone Edge, but yeah, we're going to have the Mud Bomb variant, just basically catching people off guard with that, and he says a lot of people shield the Stone Edge anyways, so basically go up to the Stone Edge, get some shields, and then I guess end up throwing Aqua Tail into like Mandibuzz. So, alright, lead here is going to be a Azumarill. Obviously, this is pretty bad. Both of our Mon in the back are okay against Azumarill. Obviously, not great in a general sense. Going to go into Feraligatr here because Quagsire is a much better matchup. Just going to be able to do neutral damage with that Mud Bomb, whereas everything Feraligatr does is going to be resisted except for the fast attack, which is going to be Shadow Claw. Azumarill staying in until it gets to a move, which takes a long time for it to get to anyways, so we're going to go up to a lot of energy here. Going to be able to throw back-to-back, going to be able to throw one Shadow Claw into this and then throw another Hydro Cannon, which is going to be able to basically get the shield probably, and then they're going to take the shield back from us, and then we're probably going to end up gaining energy. Yeah, it's just kind of obvious what's going to happen here. They actually could switch right now, but our switch is also up on our end. They end up coming in with Cresselia. Obviously, we have a big lead on this. The only thing that's going to be interesting is in the back it could be Annihilate, but probably going to end up switching into Gligar here. Going for the catch, very nice. I did mention in the intro, but I just wanted to go over, I think he said he got a 4-1 on this first set, but he only recorded the last 2 games. But we're going to see the record here. And then this is the Legend set. He has to get, I think he's at 2990, he told me, going into this set, so basically needed a 3-1 or a really bad 4-1, I guess. Like all bad opponents on a 4-1 would be fine, because if you have really bad opponents on a 3-2, sometimes you don't win the 10 points. But it should be fine here. They end up having Gligar in the back. They're going to get to their move before us, but definitely going to be able to, let's just ignore the top. Looks like he's got locals doing raids or something. So, I wonder if I don't know if I can actually edit that out. Okay, going to be able to go for the Aqua Tails. Obviously, we do get to the Aqua Tails much faster. They do end up switching in, which makes a lot of sense. They're going to try to go for the catch, but the Azumarill already threw 2 moves, and they're out of energy there. Charge-a-Bug into Gligar. Obviously, it's a massively good matchup. The only thing is that you don't have things that are like great against Dragonair, although getting it low at this point means that we can go for a shield and a farm down, which would be nice. Probably going to be risking too much to go to take the Body Slam here. Technically, you would live, but you would get definitely farmed down by the Dragon Breaths there. So, yeah, while they're going to get a lot of energy here on the Charge Bug, that energy really doesn't go anywhere. We have 2 really good answers to it, and one being like a super insane answer with Gligar. We do get to the next move, so maybe we can get a shield if they don't want to show the next Mon. But they end up shielding, which is interesting because we've already shown the Gligar, so this energy is kind of going to go nowhere. Going to be able to come in with Gligar here. Kind of want to wait the timer out. Obviously, we did switch after them. And, yeah, hitting that X-Scissor, which really doesn't do that much. Going to go for the Aerial Ace here, which is interesting because, well, it's going to get in an Aqua Tail range is basically what we're looking at here. And technically will outpace before they get to 2 moves. So, yeah, we'll CMP here, but we're only 3 away from the next move. If this ends up being a dig, they're going to be so far away from the next move. Well, 4 away, I think. So, yeah, going to outpace if we want to. So, definitely don't want to go for CMP on the next one. So, definitely going to KO this. They come in, charge a bug. We do resist. Probably going to make it to an Aqua Tail here as well. Yeah, GG. They end up leaving, and we do have that shield in the end. Did want to show that they did hit Legend. Usually I cut all this out, but it is interesting to see. Oh, it's a 5-0 actually. Too bad they weren't recording at the beginning. But yeah, they hit Legend. Really awesome. Is it very early into the season? It is kind of early into the season still. I know I'm still trying to go for Legend here. I guess I should really bunker down, but it just feels like we have so much longer. I don't want to just like, I don't know. Do I want to go for it? I always have this sense of like, do I want to be on the leaderboard? Do I want to show you teams that I really haven't played before and then try to make them work, or try to learn them because I already know that they work from higher people on the leaderboards and all that. Anyways, it's a struggle. And we're in a Gligar matchup. This will obviously not KO. It is actually both non-shadow. The next Aerial Ace will KO on both sides. We're going to reach it at the same time. Looks like we win CMP. Pretty nice, having a higher attack stat in general. Again, I don't know the IVs coming in here. They do have a Feraligatr themselves. It could actually be the mirror match. I mean, they do get an Aerial Ace off, which is pretty nice. They are at 5 Shadow Claws. We are actually already KO'd. Probably going to come in with our own, maybe... Oh, interesting. They come in with a Lantern, and now we have Super Mud Bomb to really KO this Lantern down. But it is interesting to note, they're not really going to take any shields from us here, so we can definitely take maybe 2 moves if we want to, or we can CMP even on the next move if that's a thing we want to go for as well. We'll live 2, so it's fine to get hit by 2. We could even CMP on the next one, which would be a crazy amount of energy. Now, technically, we do lose CMP against the Feraligatr, so... But they'd have to throw energy, right? And they're already below half HP, so we'll end up going for probably a farm down if they do go for a move here. If they don't go for a move, we'll probably still end up going for a farm down, double shield our own Feraligatr, and farm this thing down. Switches back up, you want to bring it in. Again, don't throw any of your moves. They're already so low, they're definitely just going to be taken out by the Shadow Claws. So, nice. Sorry about that. Lickitung here. So I like to go just straight dig. There is no shadow variant here, so we can take it out. We will get very low. The only thing is, do we think we need Gligar? And I do think that while a lot of teams that run Lickitung do run Annihilate, it's not like our Backmon are bad against Annihilate. The Shadow Quagsire, in fact, really just needs a few like 5 to 6 fast attacks, and the double Aqua Tail is going to be enough to KO it. And then obviously we have super effective okay. Are we going to shield and then farm this all the way down? I really thought we were going to come in Quagsire and get this down, but I guess the Shadow Claw being double resisted means we are going to get a lot of farm through this. They do end up baiting us, but they're not going to be able to get to another move, so it doesn't really matter. Then I'm coming with a Poliwrath. Pretty bad for our team in a general sense, but we do have a lot of energy here on the Feraligatr, and while the Hydro Cannons are resisted, while the Hydro Cannons are resisted, we still are going to be able to do a lot of damage with them. End up going for a catch. They end up actually holding back there, but we're going to call an Icy Wind here. Ends up being a Scald, so that's not great, although it ends up being a Gligar here in the back, and while they can get to an Aerial Ace here, to CMP and then win CMP. If they try to go for a farm down, they definitely are going to get hit by another Aqua Tail, which will take the shield. I guess we have to shield. Oh no. Are we going to make it here? This seems really close. I actually don't think we're going to make this. Oh yeah, GG. Tough game, tough game. Alright, they end up coming in with a Lantern. We get a little bit of extra farm there, but then we decide we do want to switch out. While Gligar is decent against the Lantern, obviously Quagsire is pretty insane against Lantern, especially being the Mud Bomb variant. We can definitely take 2 of these moves if we want to just come out of here with a lot of energy and end up throwing like an Aqua Tail way later, or we can CMP it and deny any more extra damage happening to Quagsire and allow for them to want to throw energy into the Quagsire. They end up coming in here with the Annihilate. Yes, we do go up to the Mud Bomb, but we throw the Aqua Tail because we definitely have another chance to throw another Aqua Tail, which will definitely get a shield. And they do go for the farm down here. They could have thrown a Night Slash if they wanted to. Probably this ends up getting the... Okay. Dugong here in the back is awkward. So this is almost always an Icy Wind. Oh my god, great call. Oh my god. I like how I said great call before I knew it was an Icy Wind. I think I meant... And it was a crazy call, right? It was good to make a call, is what I mean. So if that was... I guess even if it was... well, it means we're always going to get hit by Icy Winds now, but they're going to be so close to KOing us. But I guess even if it was a drill run, it definitely wouldn't have KO'd. And what are they going to do? Farm us down with Ice Shards? Absolutely not. All right. Each of these Hydro Cannons definitely going to be able to KO this Dugong. We end up going for CMP here, and obviously we're going to win CMP against Dugong. Dugong is very Pokemon, so... oh, was that not CMP? Actually, that looks like CMP a lot. Okay. Charge a Bug into Lantern. Yeah, we've seen this song and dance before. Yeah, going to be able to go for the Mud Bomb. And again, I'm going to just say it, I guess, for the third time. We can go for the CMP on the second surf, or we can go for a massive farm and CMP on the third surf with an Aqua Tail, coming out of the matchup with a huge amount of energy, or do we want a huge amount of HP? And looks like this time we're opting for the HP. Yeah, we could do, I guess we can just go up to 100 energy here and then go Aqua Tail. It's definitely going to reach 100 energy before they get to another surf. So we do throw this move. If it doesn't KO, we'll probably just end up farming down anyways. But yeah, they let it go. Obviously, we do, they actually do come back in with the Charge Bug, which means we're definitely going to get 2 Aqua Tails off. Because it's going to take at least 2, yeah, we come in with our own Feraligatr. It was going to take at least 2 Volt Switches to KO. Probably we use all our shields here. Can we go for like a massive farm down? Okay, this is risky. I guess we're gonna have the shields for the Gligar in a general sense. So we can definitely get the next shield here with the Hydro Cannon. Probably worth shielding because we do have switch up. They're not really gonna gain too much after this. So gonna trade shield for shield and then switch. Have 1 shield for this Feraligatr still, who's definitely going to get to a move before we do, but not going to be able to get to 2. And we actually have a little bit of a lead here on the Aerial Ace. Maybe they didn't remember that we had 2. I'm not sure Switch was up, so maybe it didn't matter at all there. Yeah, and Charge Bug Gligar is just very OP in our favor. So, oh, I showed this for the Pika Libre, I think. I was like, usually I don't show these, and I know I said that earlier, but... Alright, Poliwrath, great lead into a Guzzlord, a pretty weird matchup for us to go for here. Maybe we can come in Quagsire, or maybe we just stay in. Yeah, I guess so. It's not doing a ton of damage, so we're definitely going to live 1, especially since... Oh, they actually did go for the Crunch. Interesting. Alright, we can definitely take 1 move here and... go 4 more into a Mud Bomb, and that Mud Bomb might be enough to KO from here. Tough to say, but we definitely have 2, and maybe 1 Mud Shot will KO after this if this doesn't KO. It does KO though, so nice. Gonna have the Mud Bombs for Poliwrath. This is where another situation where Mud Bomb is actually pretty good. We have a neutral answer to Poliwrath. Now we're only gonna get 1 off, and we definitely have to wait the clock out as we did stay in for a lot of moves, specifically charge moves against the Guzzlord. But we still can win with Feraligatr. And yeah, Feraligatr into this match is going to be good. We are going to have to shield at least the first one. We definitely outpaced to the second. So it's all a matter of if they're going to use 1 or 2 shields here. Oh, yeah. I really doubt they'll go for 0. Maybe they'll not shield the first one, but they'll definitely shield the second one. But we way outpaced for the rest of these, right? So we get to 2 before they get to the next one. And, yeah, that's going to be enough. We definitely need to make sure about switch. They definitely switched in maybe 6 seconds before we did, so they might have switch here. Oh, they actually do let it go, which is nice. We're going to get the shield here, and we still have a move. We could go for a combo play here on Gligar. And we do, and that's going to be GG. Sorry, guys, I still have, like, the sniffles. All right. Sand Slash. So we have two answers to that in the back, but they have a Lantern in the back. Really bad for us, actually. It's the one mon we really don't want Lantern against, but you know we do get the crunch off, which is nice. If they if they f around and find out, I still don't know if I'm allowed to cuss on YouTube or they'll demonetize me or something. They actually end up going for the Thunderbolt. Not demonetized, more of like the algorithm shows the video to less people. I have read that, but I don't know exactly. So go for the shield to basically get all their shields. And then probably going to end up, they're probably going to shield this and farm down, I would guess. And then we can maybe come in with, oh, they actually let it go. Wait, that's crazy. We actually make it to this move. They're probably going to shield, and then we're going to have Quagsire for this thing. Oh. Okay. Is this Shadow Gligar? If it's Shadow Gligar, opponent got a little greedy, but I get it. Oh, it is Shadow. Okay, I mean, I get it, but... oh! This is a dig for sure. Oh, wait, what? Oh my god, wait, opponent's cooking. Wow, depending on how much energy they come at... well, they can't really save that much energy coming out of this matchup. They kind of have to throw the Aerial Ace pretty fast. I mean, they're at the very least going to throw one before us, unless they go for the CMP. Maybe they know their attack is good. But I don't think we're in dig range either on Quagsire, but maybe they can still catch on Alolan Sandslash. There's actually a lot still happening in this game. Okay, maybe not. They're just going to take this move, and then Alolan Sandslash does have one move, but we're not in dig range, or I'm sorry, drill run range. So they try to get to a double Ice Punch, and they don't get there. Empoleon leads pretty bad. Okay, Wigglytuff also bad. It's going to be a normal type, which means it double resists the Shadow Claw damage, so our fast attacks are really doing nothing. Now, the good thing for us is 2 Hydro Cannons is going to be enough to KO, and we're going to be able to get to 2. And while it's not the best timing, we are still going to get the shield no matter what. So that doesn't matter that much, I guess. We are going to have to wait the clock out. I guess we're kind of going to be all in on Quagsire, if I was to guess. So we're going to come in. Well, we have to shield this, right? It's double super effective. Oh, no, we're just going all in on Quagsire. Okay, so we're super all in on Quagsire. We'll go for the Aerial Ace here just to KO, I think. And then just going to be switching into Quagsire right away. We have 2 shields, Shadow Quagsire. You know, it was a god in the remix meta. And we're hoping for good stuff here. It is Dragon Breath, which is not great. They do have a high fast attack mon in the back, which is, again, not great for us. But 2 Mud Bombs does KO. They're going to get to 2 moves here. I kind of forgot what was in the lead. We can definitely get to 2 Mud Bombs. They're definitely going to get to a move right here. So we definitely can't throw back to back. But that's fine because they're not going to get to 3 moves. Oh, I hope we didn't CMP. We do want a little bit of that energy. I think it was weak to water in the front. Okay, we do go for a little bit of that extra energy. Gonna have a little bit of lead here on the Mon here in the front. I do think it was a Gligar, right? Oh no, it was the Empoleon. Okay, we go for the Mud Bomb, and I don't think this actually KOs, but it gets it like 1 HP for sure. Okay, yeah. Nice. Alright, Annihilate. Great lead. They end up going for 1 punch here in the front, which is interesting. Now, Lickitung is tough for us. We have to remember that they do have the 1 counter lead on the Annihilate. That is going to be something to think about later. Maybe we let them throw a move into us here, and then we switch to, like, Quagsire. I could see us doing that. I could also just see staying in. Oh, we come in for Feraligatr. Interesting. Is this in Hydro Cannon range? Maybe, but this is a okay, this could be a Power Whip, actually. Okay, so we'll probably end up farming up to a 2nd Hydro Cannon and throw. It should be CMP, basically. Yeah, what was it? 695? Okay, well, we win that matchup. We do know that they have 1 punch, so we don't go for CMP. Again, a reminder, just because we're back into Open Great League here, the CMP, or the attack stat for Annihilate and Feraligatr are extremely close, which means it's purely IV dependent. Whichever one of them has a higher attack stat is basically going to be it. End up going for basically a combo play here. We do have the Aerial Ace, which is great because they use 2 shields on the Feraligatr, and it actually we can just shield and dig, and that's just GG. Oh my gosh. Okay. let's see if the leaderboard updated. Do I have it readily available? Yes, I do. Okay, did it update today, July 20th? It is not updated for today. Okay, he's basically said he's basically ranked 30. If you look at the, I think he was 31. I should be switching scenes. I think he was 31.62 at the end of this, which would be enough for rank 30 on the leaderboard as of today. The leaderboard should have been updated. I'm recording this at 12:30 p.m. on Saturday, and I'm actually putting this video out probably within the next 30 minutes, however long YouTube takes to upload. But yeah, congrats again to Fong, and yeah, he's constantly submitting stuff to the channel. He's a very high level battler. Yeah, just amazing battler. And I think he's used this team quite a few times. So definitely a team he's comfortable with. I've always said it on this channel, but you really want to find one team that you really like and learn the ins and outs and push it until something happens. Either the meta shifts based on Pokemon getting new moves, and maybe it's like really threatening to this team, and maybe you'll have to change. Maybe there's like maybe like a Zoomerol gets a grass move. That would be something that's crazy. But yeah, otherwise sticking a team can really let you learn the ins and outs, and then you get to kind of exploit the people who are just not as comfortable or know as many of the matchups as you do. So again, congrats to him. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't, definitely hit the subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching the video, and if you want to continue to support me, definitely click that subscribe button. You'll see any content coming out, and if you want another video on this same league for some more tips and tricks to other teams, check that video out right there, and I'll see you in the next one.